Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. And this is a game between SuperCool and OGAngelic on Odyssey, the latter edition. In the bottom right side of the map, we have the red Terran player. It is OGAngelic from Terps. Which, is that Maryland? Maryland University, they're the Terrapins. Sometimes they go by the Terps. I only know that from college basketball and football. And at the top left side of the map, we have the blue Protoss player. It is SuperCool. Throwing down his pylon, first of all. So it's a High Masters TVP sent to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com. Just a couple of days ago. I'm casting it now. It won't post until about a week from now. And so everybody who sends me replays and I don't cast them within like the next couple days and post them, that's because I have a buffer. It's because I have a week's worth of cast ready to go in case something happens. I need to take a night off. I end up in the hospital for a couple days or something. I mean, that hasn't happened, but it could. And I just don't want to deprive you guys of excellent StarCraft 2 content. So just, you won't miss days accidentally, that's for sure. Mondays are kind of my day off, though. I think you've noticed that. Mondays are my day off after I cast with Gauntlet. And actually, last week I ended up casting a StarCraft Reddit tournament on Saturday and then cast with Gauntlet that Sunday. So that was a rough weekend for me. That was a very exciting weekend to be sure, but the one day off, Monday, is what we're looking at. Otherwise, it's going to be 7 days a week. And again, you're not deprived of StarCraft content. If you want to go see me cast and stuff you haven't seen before, go watch the 4-hour cast that I did with Gauntlet the day before. That's kind of how this works, is I'm doing content, and I just feel like if it's not on the YouTube channel, sometimes it's unappreciated. So we're going to throw it up on Twitch, and you will be happy. We'll be extremely happy. Twitch.tv/GauntletSC2. This Reaper's name from OGAngelic is no, hang on. Did I do this one? New Gettysburg Guard? Yes, I think I did. And the ancient one, behold, mortals, the end of your civilization has become my manifest. Behold the destroyer of worlds. Behold his terrible winged form. Wow. The ancient one. He's got wings. That's true. He's kind of got some wings down here. Flapping off his back. Playing defense, though, mind you. Playing defense against, I guess, an adept that's coming out at some point. SCV scouts in, sees, yeah, not much going on here. We've got the expansion up. Expansion on the way from OGAngelic as well. Mothership Core coming on in. A couple adepts. It's just a double adept opening here from SuperCool. Nothing too crazy. Nothing to worry about here. The problem is the Reaper doesn't do anything against adepts. Can't really defend. You're supposed to run away from adepts because they do that extra damage versus you. I believe they 3-shot Reapers, and that's just a bad place to be. So defending, I don't understand. If this was a Zerg player and he was defending against Lings, okay, on board with that. But leaving the ancient one at home against early harassment from SuperCool seems like a really poor idea. However, it may very well prove to be a good idea, so I will not judge too much. This reminds me of the OA, which is a Netflix original series that came out, I think, last summer. I watched it with my wife. It was interesting. Kind of some supernatural elements to it. I mean, your basic concept here is that a girl, an adult daughter vanishes from her parents' house. Or where is she? Is she living somewhere else at the time? Anyway, she disappears. And then she reappears suddenly several years later, and there's a lot of questions. And anyway, you can probably check it out. So here come the Adepts, and here's our Reaper friend, the Ancient One, and he's just going to die, is what's going to happen here. The Adepts tag team him. There we go. Completely dead, and coming in with the pylon. Going to throw the pylon down. Marines, come kill this pylon. You can't allow this to happen. This is the photon overcharge attack. Look at this. Whoa, SuperCool is bringing a lot to this party. The Marines are trying to get these pylons down. Photon overcharge, ready, set, go! There it is! Marines are forced to pull back. Forced to retreat. Photon overcharge getting shots off on this orbital command. Another pylon done. What an aggressive opener here out of SuperCool. I like it. Photon overcharge killing an SCV. Photon overcharge killing a reactor as well. This reactor is going to go down. I really don't think there's any saving it here. Any Marine that gets in range of this is going to die as well. Another pylon, maybe on the high ground, would be interesting. More SCVs dying. Warping in, slow warping in adepts because there's pylons here as well. I love this. Why don't we see this from Protoss players in cheese compilations? This is good. This counts as cheese. If you kill your Terran opponent here in about 5 minutes, force him to get out, 5-6 minutes, it's cheese. This is totally cheese. I guess it's off 2 base. You could probably do it faster if you 1-based it, honestly. So, suggestion for creativity here. Photon Overcharge is a thing. It's a thing. Look out. Do it now. Don't just lose your pylon for nothing. There's the Photon Overcharge, but now I can't see anything. Oh, rough go of it. Should have thrown it down sooner. I think it's just time for SuperCool to go home. He's happy with the damage that he's done. It's 39 to 25 harvesters. That base, is that base just die? That base just died for OGAngelic. Hot dang. All right, so it's 40 to 25 harvesters. SuperCool has a ginormous lead right now. Resources lost here are going to be 450 for the Protoss compared to 600 for OGAngelic. And okay, no, he didn't kill the orbital command. The orbital command lifted off and floated off to the corner a little bit to come back when it was safe and sound. Okay, I was going to say that Photon Overcharge didn't have enough DPS to actually wreck that command center. Robotics Bay on the way. Got ourselves an Immortal in production as well for SuperCool. Ooh, Game of Thrones came back last week. Or this week, I guess, on Sunday. Haven't watched it at the time of casting because I'm casting this from the past. Woo! From the past. Very excited for this season, though. Should be a good one. Should be an excellent season of the Game of Thrones. I'm kind of worried about certain aspects of the story just not being quite balanced and not making a lot of sense, but maybe they'll fix things. Maybe they'll fix things and we'll all be pleased. Third Nexus on the way here for SuperCool at the third base location just outside of his main for our Protoss player, and more Adepts on the way. I kind of like what OGAngelic has here, though. He's got a Cyclone, he's got 3 Marauders, and a whole ton of Marines, killing his own unbuildable plates. Is that what this is on this map? It is! Unbuildable plates. Look how smart. Look how smart I am. Not attacking is OGAngelic because he knows he needs medevac support. He's got a couple of those coming in right now from that starport. And that's about it. He has a starport. He has a... Did he have a... He has a factory. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Just below the starport. Not doing anything right now. Just Marines, Marauders, concussive shells. OGAngelic moving out. Single file with their little shields. Did you know that? When combat shield is done for these guys, they actually get shields that they walk with. That's how you can tell visually if they have combat shield. Isn't it cool? I don't know if Marauders have a visual sign that they've got concussive shell, but if they did, that'd be pretty neat. SuperCool working on Colossus, which is pretty good against your opponent when they have this many Marines. But there's just not a lot here for SuperCool. He did a lot of work. He's up 20 workers. Ooh, an Adept warping here at the main base of OGAngelic. And the SCVs are forced to run. This is going to turn into a base race. This might just straight up turn into a base race right now. Photon Overcharge is going to be the friend of SuperCool so dang much here. SCV is all huddled in a corner. Some Marauders trying to do this thing. Adepts wrecking them. Sentry trying to kill this main base, but marching right on in to the natural base of SuperCool is OGAngelic. The Marines taking out Adepts. Going after. Can they get that Robotics Bay? That'd be nice to cut it. Extended Thermal Lance would be amazing. Where's the Mothership Core? Did she die? No? I don't know where she is, though, but she can't stop this attack. Yep, gonna go ahead and take out that Robotics Bay. No Extended Thermal Lance for you. But there's a lot of stuff going on inside the main. Marines and Marauders with medevacs do come out and clean that attack up. So nicely done. Nicely done, OGAngelic. OP. OGAngelic, natural base gonna die. Natural base done for OGAngelic. Somehow he's totally flipped this. I really think it was SuperCool over-probing a little bit, expanding a little bit too much. Went ahead, getting a little bit too ahead in worker count and base count, and OGAngelic just took advantage. Waited for those medevacs. Got that stim, got that combat shield, got that concussive shell. And this might be it for the Protoss player. I don't know what we've got coming next. Warping in 1 Adept at a time, 2 Adepts at a time. SuperCool throws out the question mark. Probes coming in here to fight as well. This is going to be the end. This is it. I really don't see how the Protoss player gets out of this thing. Probes are notoriously bad against Marines. They're doing a full surround, maybe. Okay, actually somehow bought some time there. Although there are some probes to kill here at the third base for OGAngelic, so feeling pretty happy about that one. Third base likely going to die. There's another warping of Adepts. I might have spoken too soon, but that is a big group of Marines and Marauders coming up from the bottom right side to the top left side of this map. That third base is definitely going to die. SuperCool is trying to hold this with only Adepts, which can't recommend. Can't necessarily recommend here. It is a pretty Marine-heavy composition, though, but look at this. It's 89 to 58 total supply. OGAngelic is being aggressive. SuperCool doing nothing with his money because he doesn't have any. He's got 80. in the bank right now, slowly increasing with 36 harvesters, but depths, yeah, stimming forward. And that's it. SuperCool is gone. SuperCool has left the building, ladies and gentlemen. OGAngelic is victorious, and Terran gets your win today. Nice little comeback. That aggressive opening really put OGAngelic in a tough spot, but SuperCool really just messed it up, man. Overprobed, overexpanded, did not have the army. He went for Colossus, but too late. Didn't have disruptors, had an immortal, but you need more than adepts and an immortal to hold this. And he didn't. Resources lost here. 9,000 for the Blue Protoss player. SuperCool compared to a meager 4,600 for OGAngelic. Yeah, killing a lot of buildings and pylons will help with that one. So, all right, that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.